paid spokesperson. Could your house go into foreclosure? Are you behind on your mortgage payments? Does it seem like the bank has no interest in helping you save your home? And you feel like you have nowhere to turn for help? Then we have good news for you. Foreclosure Protection Services can help save your home as they specialize in foreclosure assistance. That's all they do. If you're behind on your mortgage payments, being threatened with foreclosure, have been denied a loan modification, or been the victim of a predatory loan, it's critical that you call Foreclosure Protection Services now at 800-834-1141. Their network of attorneys and their agents are available to speak to you now. If you're behind on your mortgage payments, Foreclosure Protection Services can help stop the foreclosure process. Call today before it's too late. New laws are in effect that may save your home. Call Foreclosure Protection Services now at 800-834-1141. 800-834-1141. That's 800-834-1141.
Okay, now in answer to your question, ask me again.
I was going to say, and we're back. Anyway, I'm going to ask the question all over again. So, Katie, do you think the snowbirds will be back in Florida?
I hope so, because my license hasn't expired yet, and I understand we can still shoot them.
That's wonderful, Katie. I love it. That's great. Well, I think there's going to be a half a dozen one or the other, because my father's brother, who has a girlfriend that lives down here, they usually come twice a year, and they're not even sure if they're going to come down because of everything. So I'm just thinking and hearing that there might be a lot of less traffic down here, which, don't get me wrong, that's woohoo for everyone in Florida, because we have more time to drive.
Well, according to the news, didn't we lose over like 60,000 people to the coronavirus this year so far?
Could be.
Well, wouldn't that make traffic lighter?
No.
I'm just saying.
Well, wait. We're going 60,000 over the state of the U.S. We're not just taking it out of Florida.
I thought it was just Florida.
Oh, maybe it could have been Florida. I don't know.
I was thrilled to death. You know, I drove to work, no problems, nice cruise.
Well, you know what? What's so funny is when the coronavirus happened and everyone was staying at home, traffic was nothing. You drove everywhere, anywhere. The streets were empty.
And you got there on time.
Or even early.
Yeah. Amazing.
But then the traffic started picking up. So with that, now we have to adjust our driving and all this other stuff. And even before I got to this recording, I told you I was going to be down in Punta Gorda, which was going to be like an hour and some odd minutes away, and trying to figure out traffic. But I still got here early, and you couldn't imagine that. I'm like, I just got here. I didn't even make.
I had no idea.
I planned the extra time to leave, so I had the time. So,
Well, better late than never. You know, you got here in plenty of time.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying the traffic was like. Whew. But I'm not. Maybe this is another Kiss My Keister moment, but construction.
Oh God. Welcome to Florida, home of the orange and white barrels. They grow wild along the highways.
And roundabouts.
Ooh, that's the new beast we have.
I know.
3 new ones in Sarasota, is that correct?
I believe so. And isn't one of them going to interfere with the kissing statue down in downtown, where now they got to move the statue?
Yes, they're going to have to move it on down Mound Street and put it someplace else. I bet they put it in front of that new powerhouse that looks just like a frickin' hotel. Do you know they put over $1 million into that building?
No.
It's on the corner.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. So, but that's interesting. But I know that there's a lot of growth in downtown. I was going to say St. Pete, but we're not St. Pete. We're Sarasota. St. Pete. Yeah.
See, I told you should drink before this show.
I know. I think I'm going to after this. You drive me to drink, not literally driving home drinking, but when I get home, I'll probably drink.
Yeah.
But that's where I'm going to go. But anyway, it's just one of those things that, you know, we have to talk about and see where we're going and whatnot. But there's a lot of debate on where the kissing statue is going to be moved, because no one knows where it's going to be. But it's a big icon, so they're saying it could be a little bit further down Sarasota. It could be up on Beneva Road by the Shaheed Shriners thing.
I thought they said they were going to put it over by Washington Street and Mound, somewhere over in there around the curve.
Oh, I have no idea. It could be interesting to see where it's going to go.
Hey, place your bets.
But I think the funny thing is, like, wasn't it half a year ago, something like that? It was already desecrated with graffiti that they had to clean it up, and then next thing you know, we heard the funny story that someone tried to run it over.
And people want to know why I want to shoot snowbirds. Because they come down here and they show us disrespect.
Well, I don't think it just has to do with snowbirds. I think it has to do with anyone in general. That we all, just like the show, we have points of view. And they're good, they're bad, they're indifferent. You take it what it is, but you take it with a grain of salt. But some people enact these in very violent ways that shouldn't be.
No, they shouldn't. I want to take them up against the wall and shoot them all.
Remind me never to piss you off.
Good idea.
I might be a bee swanky bag. I'll be the best collector's item. This one was right. Joe.
This was Joe.
He ran a good while until, nope, he's gone.
But he's on sale.
Yeah, he's a good deal. He's not a $500 bag, but we'll go for maybe $250, $200. Come on, make me a deal, people. $300, come on.
Look, the next time you enter a bachelor contest where people auction on you for the day or for the evening, all you have to do is carry on a big Be Swanky, and I guarantee you're going to win.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens. I'll follow suit behind you, Katie. You walk in first, and I'll see how the crowd goes.
Well, that'd be fun, except I don't enter bachelor contests.
Well, that brings up...
Those are typically male.
Yeah, but you know what? There's a funny concept about this, okay? So, this year, as everyone mostly knows, I'm a co-chair with Florida Fabulous 50, so we help support local charities. Mm-hmm. And this year, we were actually supposed to do a bachelor and bachelorette auction. And I was actually going to be up on that, but with the virus, it got shut down, so we're planning it for next year, people. So... sorry, it's off the market.
Off the market.
Until Dang. Katie shoots me and makes me a bag, then the offers will come.
No, I'm just going to send you over to Gretchen. She'll take care of that for me.
Well, at least you got your priorities right.
That's right.
But I think, as we got a little distracted there with the construction and all this other stuff, I think, what's the deal with the roundabouts, literally?
I don't know, because you can't teach a senior to drive in a straight line. So what on earth makes you think that they're going to drive in a circle and not hit somebody?
Well, I still think of the old European Vacation where Chevy Chase is going around the roundabout. He goes, look, kids, Big Ben, Parliament. And he kept going around the whole night. He's like, I just can't get over. And that's what I see these people driving.
It's going to happen. Trust me. If it hasn't already.
Oh, yeah. People just fly around them. They don't, whatever. And actually, it's so funny is I just saw a cop pull over a person right next to where we're recording right now as I'm walking in. And they
he's
were
out there again today, is he?
Yeah. It was a female. And she was talking, and she pulled over another lady, and she was talking about how she was going a little bit more faster than she should have been around the roundabout.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
So, and the girl, of course, I heard her. She's like, I didn't know I was going that fast. And the cop's like, well, that's okay. Everyone kind of forgets that.
How can you kind of forget going around a roundabout?
Well, who knows? But we'll see what happens in any type of scenario. But I think it's so funny.
Moving target is more fun to shoot at.
Yeah, but I think it's so funny is that some people think that it's, more... I guess this is the moment for me is the state feels that if we're not standing still, no emissions will come out of the car. And it's a cleaner environment. But look at all the vehicles and trucks that spew all this crap out of their back half when you see them drive anyway.
Yeah, I know. I was behind one last night on the way home, and it stunk to high heaven.
Yeah. Now, think about it. If you were to reinstate the emissions law, wouldn't the state get extra tax money that they can do? And, oh my goodness, traffic would probably be alleviated because either people would have to give up their cars or get them fixed.
Well, didn't we do this, like a decade or more ago? Think about it.
Well, I don't know.
Everybody had to have an emissions control in their car. So they just gave that up.
Well, I don't know the whole story in the state of Florida because I'm not Florida born. But the thing is, in PA, we've always had a yearly emissions and a yearly inspection. And we had to do it.
We did Missouri, too.
And, I don't mind, if you want to give up the inspection, because that's a great cost off my back trying to do that, but you have to maintain your car. And I've seen people not maintaining their cars, and it's just out there.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so it's just a funny segment. Just think about it, roundabouts. Are they good or bad? You tell us.
Yeah, somebody write in.
Please, go to societybites.com radio, and then basically go in the KMK tab under the More, and just write us a post on there and tell us, what do you think about roundabouts? Yes, no, indifferent? We want to hear.
Yeah, let us know whether or not you like the show. If there's something on here that we're not doing right, tell us about it. We take criticism well. We'll roast you when we get on the air, but, other than that, we're okay.
Or she might send you the Gretchen. Just be careful. Oh, well. All right, so...
All right, there's a topic I want to talk about.
Oh, go ahead, Katie.
All right. Sports. Is it worth paying the high ticket price, or will the players continue to play without the audience? That means no beer sales, no hot dog sales, no special box seats, which is where they make all their money. These ticket sales are only a small part of it. But when you add in the vendors, they're losing an awful lot of money right now. So, at what point do millionaires now get to buy exclusive seats for social distancing? Because the average person will not be able to afford to pay for that.
No, I think what's going to happen is basically they're going to go into the sense of pay-per-view, and they're just going to, have people pay for it that way, if anything. But pay-per-view still is not going to cover the cost of ticket sales, if you think about it. Because
not even close, because you've got all these cable companies that have to be paid. All these networks that have to be paid. And believe you me, they get their money before anybody else does.
But what cracks me up, Katie, is, and this is why I love my Philadelphia Phillies and I love my Flyers. I really do. But the thing is, I want to say it was the 90s when the Philadelphia Phillies went on a strike, or they were threatening a strike because they needed to be paid more money and all this other stuff.
Oh, baseball did that too.
Well, yeah, they are baseball, but I'm just thinking about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, sports. But anyway, long story short, I kind of gave them up for a little bit of time before I came back around, because they're getting paid millions of dollars, and we're getting like $30,000 a year, if anything, plus or minus, whoever your industry is. But people are just hitting a ball, throwing a ball, bouncing a ball, hitting it into a hole or whatever. They're getting paid millions, and they want to complain if, I want more money.
Well, I think that's all fine and dandy, but I still think it's going to end up being the poor guy that ends up losing out, and I think the rich people are going to have their seats, and that's all that's going to happen. But, with that having been said, I have someone waiting in the wing. I have a surprise. Richard SPASOFF, otherwise known as the Spaz. Comic from L.A., wonderful man, great humor. I can't wait to get him on the show. I'm going to look at my producer and have him call, because we want to talk to him tonight.
Uh-oh. I guess it's a Kiss Me Keister moment. Skype's like, ugh.
Leave it to Skype. We'll try it again.
Had a snakes in his house, and a snake keeper to keep the snakes.
All right. Are we talking to the Spaz now?
Yes, you are.
Oh, awesome.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes. Welcome to Kiss My Keister. We've missed you.
I know. Same here. I just had some brain surgery done, so I'm doing all right.
Oh, good. Did they put in the PhD requirements you were asking for?
Yes. Didn't get everything I wanted, but I got those 2 blue slippers. and a weekend pass.
All right.
And did you get all-you-can-eat ice cream or Jell-O?
Yes, but I prefer steak.